What's going on, y'all? It's your guy Tez, the 5 1 half of the 5100 podcast. Um, if y'all see the title, Pop Up Chop Up, this is a very random live stream. Want to kind of hop on, let y'all know what been going on with me lately. I also wanted to, you know, try my OBS, see how they turn out. It's looking all right. Can't really complain. Wait for some people. Oh, okay. Y'all already coming in here. I appreciate it. Um, if you are not subscribed to the 5100 podcast, please subscribe to the 5100 podcast. We appreciate you. We love to have you over there. Um, like I said, man, this gonna be random. I'm gonna talk on a couple of subjects. I'm also gonna talk about what been going on with me in the past couple of weeks and going forward in the future. Um, if you are here, please like. If you watching on Facebook, comment, like, let me know you in here. I appreciate you for being here. Like I said, it's random. I ain't expecting, too many people to get in here. But I'm gonna be on for probably about an hour or so. And like I said, it's pop up, top up. If somebody want to hop on the live stream, you more than welcome. I'll let you come up long as you ain't on no foolishness and your camera on. If I know you good though, but if it's somebody random, you're gonna have to put your camera on. So let me first of all, man, let me know how y'all feel about the display that I got up. Let me know what you think about it. Um, got the green screen back going again. You know, I got the dad hat on because I need to be chopped. So forget y'all. I wasn't finna let y'all check me all day. But I'm getting chopped tomorrow, so it don't matter. So once again, man, to everybody that's here, thank you. Hit the like button. If you watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you watching on my personal page, let me know you in here. You can comment. And like I said, man, I might even pull some people up today. So if you want to be on the stream, just let me know. I'll drop the link and I'll be letting people come up. So if you watching on my Facebook, um, before I get into my post early, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. I appreciate you for rocking with the 5100 podcast. If you watching on my personal page, I appreciate you. Let me know you in here. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate all the support. Um, as far as what been going on with me, I haven't been on the podcast. Well, I haven't been on in a couple of weeks, and I'll be mixing next week also. So for the people that don't know, I just had a baby. I just had a baby boy, old Michael J. Um, I'm a proud father, and going through that process again, and it was a little bit harder this time. Some complications on baby side and wife side. It really make you appreciate like the smaller things in life. Like it really make you appreciate life in general because it's so many times in life that we take for granted and we don't even realize like one incident you could lose somebody that you truly love. Like one wrong move and your life could be changed forever. And going through this second pregnancy, it was a little rougher. But one thing about life being rough is it make you really appreciate like home. Like when you stuck in a hospital for 4 or 5 days, ain't nothing like coming home and getting in your bed. And that just changed your mindset so much on stuff. So I see y'all coming in here. So hit the like, hit a heart, whatever you want to hit. And if you hear it, let me know you hear it. Comment, say hey. I ain't no stranger. And if you watching on my page, you already know. So Brandon Marshall, what's going on with you? Appreciate you for being here, brother. Yeah, okay. Appreciate you for being here. Um, But yeah, having another little baby boy was one of them things that is one of them things for me that really just put stuff in perspective because I knew I wanted to be a father. I knew I wanted to be a husband. I knew I wanted kids. And when you go through that process from beginning to end, and you see it, like even now, it's still hitting me that I got another baby. I'm about to start this all over again. My first son, Levi, 2 years old now. And now I got to start this process over again. It's a joy that I really can't explain. And that's another reason why I'm so hard on men that don't take care of their children. And like I said, y'all, this live gonna be a little bit everywhere. Like I said, if people want to come in, I'll drop the link. You can pop up. I think there's YouTube on. I don't think Facebook will let you do it, but you can come in on Facebook, and I see y'all in here. So come in, let me know you here. Say hey, if you usually don't watch with me, and you usually watch CJ. Look, you can hop in here too. We the 5100 podcast. We a combo. We the two piece. I don't know what the biscuit will be. Maybe the biscuit is the content. But anyway, that's why I look so side eyed at men that lead their kids and leave a woman in a situation like that. I remember saying to my wife, like watching her go through everything that she went through with the pregnancy. It's like I can't imagine a woman doing this with no support. And y'all know how we talk about single mothers. But for a man to just completely leave the situation, now, I'm not saying if he was forced out. I'm not saying if the baby mama was tripping. I'm saying if a guy willingly walks away from their process, I don't got no respect for it because it was things that I had to do that I ain't never had to do, to help my wife out. And I ain't had no problem doing it. And it's like knowing that it's guys that go to sleep every night knowing that they had their wife or they had their girlfriend or their baby mama, whoever it is, just up and walk out and never to be seen again. It's crazy to me, bro. Like that really put in perspective that single mothers do come with a type of strength that I don't think most men got. Let me explain. A man would go through that logically and we'll be like, it is what it is. But for women, it's a little bit more emotional. We already know that, or that's how most people perceive. Women are more emotional, men are more logic. So when you have a situation like that where a woman going through this pregnancy alone, her feet swole, her breast hurting, she got headaches all day. It's the weight gain on top of all the emotional stuff. It's like, damn, bro, for a woman to have to go through all of this stuff alone, being in a hospital 3, 4, 5, 6 days, just sitting there with no support, that is crazy. And that's another reason why it's like, I don't know how no woman would sign up to be a single mother. And like I said, y'all know how we talk on the 5100 podcast. We just gonna be open and honest with you. Like, bro, we ain't out here to serve no agenda. We speaking on the perspective of two heterosexual men that's out here living life and see it for what it really is. And that's what we do every single day. It ain't just on this live stream. It ain't just on YouTube. We do this with our brothers, our sisters, mama, dad, or whoever there. So being able to take myself outside of my situation as Tez Defy and sit back and watch my wife through the whole pregnancy to now and be like, dang, it's a woman right now going through that with no man around, no family around, no support. That's crazy. But if that's so situation, why would you see? That's why accountability means so much to me. If you have seen other people go through this, you would be like, bro, why would you? As a woman, why would you want to put yourself in the position to go through that alone? Oh, well, Ted, I didn't know he was gonna leave. I didn't know. Cool, I get it. But it's some situations where you know for a fact that this dude wasn't about nothing. He wasn't nothing to his kids. He ain't nothing to his other baby mamas. You ain't special. So to see that, it just made me look at stuff from a different perspective. I ain't giving women no pass. I ain't giving guys no pass. You need to be in your children's life regardless of what's going on. And I wish most men would be there through the whole process. Like I said, if she making it hard for you and you got restraining orders and all that stuff, bro, hey, it is what it is. Go on about your business. Go to court, try to figure it out. But if you a guy that just willingly walked away, bro, I don't respect it. I don't. Cause I watched my wife go through it step by step, the morning sickness, the headaches, all of that stuff. So I just got a different perspective when it comes to that. And I know most men that think logically would be the same. Like, bro, you shouldn't be going through this by yourself. You shouldn't be staying, nobody should have to take care of you, you know, and they ain't obligated to. That's why, like I said, I don't really, mothers can do it, but that ain't even their obligation to do. Your grandmama or your mama shouldn't be the one sitting in that delivery room. That should be the man that you decide to have that child with. And like I said, that's up to you. If you making it hard for them, it is what it is. But watching this second pregnancy really put in perspective a lot of things for me. And like I said, I love my wife. I appreciate all the hard work. I don't take it for granted. Because look, bro, I'm happy I'm a man. I'm happy I don't gotta go through none of that stuff. But my job as a man is to make sure I'm there all the way through. And I'm a supportive husband and supportive father all the way through. So once again, man, I see y'all in here. If you can say what's up, comment, like, I appreciate you for being here. Um, so my second thing was, once again, thank you for being here. The second thing I wanted to bring up, and once the title is pop up, chop up. So if anybody on YouTube want to pop in, I drop the link. And like I say, I let people come up. If I don't know you need to have your camera on. Uh if I do know you cool, but don't be coming on here with no BS. I'm about to put that in the chat now. Bam. Uh so look, y'all, the second thing that I wanted to talk about right quick was I posted some on Facebook, and the post was, "Ha, Dusto, what's going on?" Yeah, like Dusto, this just a pop up. This ain't like a panel or nothing like that. But if people want to pop up, I let them pop up. I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Venus. Venus, I got a chance to watch some of your live stream. It was straight, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hopped on, got a chance to look over there. Shout out to DL Saint. I've been DL Saint. You probably won't see this, but if you do, brother, I appreciate the work you're doing. I really do want to top it up with you. It's just been crazy. Like I say, I just had a new baby, so my schedule been insane. I've been wanting to work. I've been wanting to record, but I want to make sure my house good first. But shout out to DL Saint. Go check out his page. He do a lot of good work over there. Um, so the second thing I want to bring up, I posted some on Facebook, and I kind of wanted to dive a little bit more into this post. Scam. You dropped some fire on DL Saint Show. Man, I appreciate it, Dusto. Dusto, since you brought that up, man, I do want to, before I get into the Facebook thing, I do want to kind of talk to that. When we were talking, when me and DL were talking about the red pill space, and I know, Dusto, you got a heavy criticism for the red pill manosphere space. And I agree with some of the things that you say, honestly. And DL made a good point, and me and him seeing eye to eye on that, which is when you enter this space, you enter it for a reason, but you supposed to grow from the space. And for the people that don't know, the red pill space is kind of like, it's supposed to be a group of men speaking for men that's quiet or that's afraid, teaching them, more about women, more about money, more about how to be a man. And what it's turned into is a space to belittle women. Now, it is still some guys that come in there with good intentions and trying to teach men how to be better, but more than anything, it's become like a money grab. You got guys that scam. The dust is getting worse. Facts. You got a lot of guys in the space now that's just there for money. You got a lot of guys that never got girls before, that was nerds in high school and middle school, that now that they got money, they just talk crazy about women all day. And it's like, bro, that's not what this space was created for. But it's making money. So when you have something that make money, more and more people gonna leech onto it until they suck it dry. And that's not what the manosphere of the red pill space was created for. And me and DL had that conversation, and it was the truth. Like when I got into the red pill space, bro, I was in red pill rage. I had been cheated on. I had been did wrong. And I'm like, man, this don't make sense. And I started to find the space. I'm like, oh, yeah, I feel the same way. But as time went on, I had to evolve from my anger and be like, bro, what do you want out of life? I still want to be a family man. I want to be a husband. I want to have kids. With the mentality that these guys are giving me, I can't be a family man or a husband. They saying you can cheat on your wife. It's all about money. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. These ain't the value that my pops grew up with. These ain't the value that the men that I looked up to view. So it's like, wait a minute. Who telling the truth? The guys that's married and the guys that I done seen develop families, or the guys that's talking about making $100,000 make you a high value man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to pick one. And for me, I took pieces of the red pill space, applied it to my life, but I also looked at the real life examples of men that were fathers, men that were husbands. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna watch that. Scam. Red pill doesn't teach relationship skills. I agree with you. That's why I said I agree with some of your criticism on the red pill manosphere space, because a lot of the times it's about making fun of women. It's about, oh, if she this size, she'll never get a man. If she got these many bodies, she'll never get a man. And we know that ain't true for everybody. Now, I will say, for the most part, most men think the same. Most men might not want a 500-pound woman. I agree. I never argue that point. I don't want a woman with 100 bodies. If she done smashed 100 dudes, I'm gonna be looking at her sideways like, bro, I don't know about that. you way too experienced for your boy. But at the same time, it's like, all right, you learn and then you grow from that. You don't just stay there. Like DL said, it's guys in their 30s, 40s, 50s that's still in the red pill space that's just laughing at the guys make fun of women. It's like, bro, what did you learn from this space? Gusto. They don't want to learn. Wait, they don't talk. They don't want to talk about leadership, communication, discipline, character, religious, optimism, listening, emotional facts. A lot of it is just woman bashing. I mean, it's entertainment. I ain't gonna lie. I still go back and listen to some Fresh and Fit and laugh, and watch them put out women. And sometimes they make great points. I still listen to your valuetainment sometimes, but I ain't learning lessons about how to be a better father for them guys or from them guys. I'm not learning about how to be a better husband to my wife from them guys. So that's what it is. That's what it's entertainment. But unfortunately, you got some men that take that entertainment as truth. The only way I get a woman is if I'm like Fresh and Fit, or if I'm like valuetainment, or if I take in the thing that Pearl and Kevin Samuel say. some of it makes sense, but at the same time, what is it really teaching you? And that's kind of what I wanted to get to. I done kind of went on a tangent, but Dusto, I appreciate you bringing that up because I had fun. DL asked me some questions that I really had never thought about, and he really brought out what I believe the red pill space is supposed to be. You supposed to learn from it. So, Dusto, I appreciate you for watching it. I didn't even know you were there. Shout out to Von Bryan too. He was there, and he gave me some good feedback. But um, so to talk about this Facebook post that I made earlier. So the post was, I don't like seeing people I don't like seeing people's misery, but I love being right. Now look, I ain't really with the what is it, the horoscope stuff. I'm a Libra and I do love being right. I don't like confrontation. I ain't trying to fight, but when I'm right, I'm right. Now, where this came from was I got a guy, and I'm gonna try to keep this as vague as possible because if he say something to me, I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with him. This ain't my friend or something. This like a acquaintance. And he do something that always bother me. And I done told him, I'm like, bro, chill out with it. Every time he get in a relationship, he posted on Facebook. It's all over social media. And I'm like, bro, I get it that you happy, but you might want to keep it. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about just regular, this my girl shit. I'm talking about like, this my girl. I love her to death. She the best woman I done ever met. I'm a married. And I'm talking about every girl that this guy meet, it's the same story. And it's like, bro, you got to understand when you putting this stuff on social media, everybody can see it. Whether your page private or public, I don't think nothing is private on Facebook, on social media. Your page might be private, but all it take is one screenshot and that can be everywhere in the whole world. It don't matter. So it's like I'm friends with this guy on Facebook. And I'm talking about y'all, every single female that he get with. I love her. I'm a marry her. She great. She this, she that. And I'm like, bro, pump your brakes. You don't even be knowing these women a long time. Because he one of them guys that put all his business on social media, which is another flaw. I don't hardly post nothing on social media. Now that could be a negative thing for me because I got a podcast, so I need to have stuff on social media. I need to have stuff on YouTube, and I'm trying to get better at that. But when you go from putting just regular content on YouTube to every single life event on YouTube and Facebook, all right, bro, you doing too much. Anyway, so today, this brother put up that, him and the girl broke up today, yesterday, whatever. And it's like, I hate people misery, but I love being right. Cause I told him, I'm like, bro, you be moving way too quick with the females, bro. Like, bro, I'm talking about it don't even be 6 months. It's like 2 months and you all in love. It's like, bro, pump the brakes. See who this person is before you go all in like this because it's probably gonna go wrong. And when it do go wrong, it's everywhere. And it's like, bro, you just gotta move differently when it comes to being a man. You do. Because no matter what people say, no matter how many pats on the back you get, real men looking like, come on, G. Ain't no need for this. Like it's just some stuff you gotta keep to yourself. And it's like, look, if me and my wife get divorced, which shouldn't happen, the first place I'm going, or the first place I'm not gonna go, is the Facebook or Instagram. Because honestly, most of y'all probably wouldn't even know. Because me or my wife ain't social media people. We don't live through these apps. That go to another post that I made. It's like, bro, for the people that live through these apps, I feel sorry for y'all. Because when these apps shut down, what you gonna be? People, it's some people that live their whole life through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And it's like, bro, my boy Brink TV. Hey, thank you for coming, bro. I knew you was gonna be in here. That's one of the guys right there. He got to stop putting it out there that he's a sucker. Exact Brink. Like, bro, I really be trying to like edit. Like, when it's people, like, I see potential in some guy. But it's like, bro, I hate watching guys continuously stumble and fall, especially when I done warned. I hate giving advice to people. They don't take it. And then you see them fall. And you be like, bro, I told you, especially women. I told CJ, I'm trying to get out of the woman advice beat. Because they the biggest perpetrators. They'll sit up there and know you saying the truth and be like, huh? He'll change. They're like, nah, he ain't. But whatever. That's what you want to do it. It's like social media can really put a lot of people on a pedestal that they don't deserve. People could say the same thing with the 5100 podcast, which I would disagree with. We ain't the biggest platform. You know what I'm saying? We not out here going crazy. And you don't, when you see Ted the Fire, I'm the same guy I am on here that I am in person. Like, it's no difference. When you see CJ100, you see him on the street, you're gonna be the same guy. We ain't out here running around with big chain, big watches, you know what I'm saying? Ferrari, bro. We two guys, one grew up in Moscow, Tennessee, in Fayette County. The other one grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. And we done came together to create the 5100 podcast. We ain't rich. We hustlers. We work every day. We got a podcast that done been heard by hundreds of thousands of people. But that's it, bro. We ain't no better than nobody. But it's a reason why when we say what we say, we stand on it. I done seen so many guys on Facebook live two completely different lives from the life they live on these apps and the life they live in real life. Some of the girls, some of the IG models that I know, you see them on Instagram and you think they the baddest chicks in the book. You think they got all this money, and then they'll be asking me for money. Not on no sexual stuff. Tell you, let me borrow $100 to do this. Or, hey, Ted, well, back when I was helping females, because that's kind of out now, but when I was friends with women like that, it's like, bro, wait a minute. You on Instagram every day talking about how much money you got, talk you in the club every night, and it's like, bro, but your grandmama watching your baby. Same with these dudes. It's dude that got the best outfits in the world on, but then you meet him in person, he asking for money. It's like, gee, wait a minute. You an actor that don't get paid for it. World class, what it do? The world class in the building. Another guy that is influential to the 5100 podcast. Man, I learned a lot from world class, bro. I hope y'all really check this brother page out. Who we got? Faith Celeste. What's going on? Another 5100 podcast supporter. She been in our corner for a long time. She got say that, then get mad when they find out, when you find out who they really are. Facts. Like, bro, I hate the way people cap on these apps, bro. It be killing me. Like, bro, I don't act like no tough guy. I'm not a tough guy. I don't come on here acting like no simp. I ain't a simp. I'm Ted the Fire all the way around. CJ100, CJ100, all 365, bro. It's not an act. It's not. And then when you know these people personally, this will really get me, y'all. When you know these people personally and you see the stuff they post, you be like, come on. Gee, this ain't you. Thug man, not you. Come on, bro. And I ain't talking about I knew you from high school. I know you now. Come on, G. You a killer now, huh? You were raised in church your whole life. I watched you from the time you was little to where you at now. But now you big thug. Okay, G. Okay, big dog. I have literally seen you run away from guys, but now you the big dog. Come on, bro. We gotta stop it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Rumble, Twitch, whatever y'all on, bro, the acting gotta stop. We gotta quit this. That's why I say I'm on the guys, but like I said, I can go with either or. Women the same way. And it'd be like, y'all not even. I got a home girl. And when I when I give these personal stories, it used to kind of bother me, like if people figure it out. But at this point, most of the people that know me know that. Look, bro, if you ain't tell me nothing that I can't tell nobody, don't tell me. Like I said, I can keep your secret. If you tell me, Ted, this stay between me and you, cool. But if it's a personal story that I can go with the podcast and I can get some perspective on, I'm gonna do that. World class, appreciate you, bro. Man, it's bro, it's 100. Like I appreciate you too, bro. That's 100%. I done learned a lot from you. But when it comes to these apps, it gotta stop. I said women. Shout out to the House Party podcast. My boy D, Triz, Suicide Slush, Goldie, and 2G. I was listening to their podcast today, and they brought up the Sukiyana situation. And the thing with Suki was YK Osiris, she was talking mess to YK Osiris about, I eat you up, or I do whatever, whatever. YK Osiris was like, bet. Went over there, kissed her without her approval, and she just kind of laughed it off, and everybody got outraged. But they said something over there that made a lot of sense. Sukiyana portrayed herself as a slut. She portrays herself as a woman that's down for whatever. And then when YK Osiris pulled up on her and hit her with that kiss out of nowhere, she was like, oh, and she just laughed. Should he have done it? No. I would never tell a dude to force himself on a woman, but at the same time, that's the image that you portray. Same with these women on Instagram. If I see you in the club flashing and dancing and twerking all day, I'm be like, hey. Back in my day, I'd be like, hey, I might be able to do something with this. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to make something happen. And you could say, oh, well, you shouldn't have that mindset, but you got to understand, bro. Perception is reality. If I see you being promiscuous, or what most men would view as promiscuous, why would I think otherwise? I don't see a picture of a booty model and be like, she intelligent. Come on, don't. We got to stop this, bro. It's reality to this stuff. I don't see a dude with guns and his pants hanging down with gold teeth and think Harvard graduate. Could he be? Yes, but perception is reality. Especially if that's what you portray. And that's the scariest thing about social media. Guys can be actors, women can be actors, and you never know until you see it with your own eyes. And it's even crazy. I know everybody that's gonna watch this video know one guy and one female that's completely capped on these apps. I know y'all do. It might be you. And it's like, it's no need for that. If you feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to but Facebook, that's a sad thing. Get you some partners, get you some home girls you can talk to, because if not, you're gonna be out here looking crazy when this stuff ends. You ain't gonna know what to do. Once again, back to the guy that put all his business on Facebook, on social media. I never wanted to see this situation go down with bro. I never wanted to see him and his girl break up. But the thing is, when you put it out there, it's people that's looking for you to fall. You think folks didn't want the 5100 podcast to end? It's folks that don't even understand why me and CJ work together. I done had people ask me, Why I work with CJ, and CJ done had people ask him, why you work with Ted? Who Brink TV. It's me. It's thousands of people that wanted Brink to fail. World class. It's got thousands of people that want him to fail. But every single day, we do what we do. Unapologetically, for real. World class. Right. Nobody sees a but world class. It'd be hard for me to edit, bro. I just don't. I don't. That's the thing about this algorithm, bro. You can't cuss, and it's like I be trying not to, but it's like I can't help it sometimes. Nobody wants to see a cheeks picture and thinks, man, look at that Valley Victoria. Facts, bro. Don't nobody think that, man. It's like, golly. And it's like they be wanting us to think that way, like, oh, you shouldn't care about how she dressed. I was watching this OnlyFans model argue with a dude that a guy shouldn't care about what she do. And I'm like, is this what the world is now? Is 2023 this messed up to where a girl that do OnlyFans as a profession, she don't work at Kroger on the side, she don't work at Walmart, she don't drive a forklift. This what she do. OnlyFans is her full-time job. And she want a dude to just sit there and be like, I'm cool with it. Come on, bro. Sir Hale Speaks is in the building. What's going on, Sir Hale? This is a pop-up, chop-up. Man, I'm just kind of talking about some things. I just had a baby, so I ain't been on the podcast, so I be needing to vent. Probably won't be on next week either. Just trying to make sure the household's straight. But I be having so much stuff on my mind. That's why this podcast is so important, man. Because it's like I see this stuff every day, and I know y'all do too. Y'all see it every day and be like, man, what is going on in the world now? We don't all agree. I'm pretty sure me and the panel, we ain't gonna agree on everything. But I think most of the people here that's in this panel can see what we saying, that it makes sense, that is logical. Like I say, it's some men that's cool with their women doing on the fan. I ain't one of them. And I'm sure most of the men on this panel wouldn't like it. I don't want my wife parading her goods around for everybody else to see, especially if she doing the Gok 3000. I ain't trying to look. I want to experience the Gok. I don't want everybody else to see it. That's my Gok. Not we ain't sharing it. And for guys to be like, yeah, it's cool. I don't mind. My wife strong. My wife independent. No, you stupid. That's just what it is. Thank y'all. Celeste, congratulations, Sir Hill. Thank you. Um, yeah, man. Just had my second little boy, Michael J. You know, he might make his appearance on the podcast one day, but I'm blessed, man. I really am. When I come up here, especially with a live like this, where I really ain't got a subject, I'm just kind of off the top. I'm blessed. Like I don't take none of this for granted. I'm a blessed man. Look, I was blessed with amazing wife. I done been blessed with 2 kids now. I'm in a house, nice house. I got my own car. Like, bro, the stuff that back in the day men valued, back in the day women valued, and it seemed like now, as a 22-year-old guy, if you ain't got a house, you a bum. It's like, what? At 22, bro, I ain't know what was going on in life. When I was 22, I was getting played and finessed by my first girlfriend. Ooh, quick story. I think I said this on one of the podcast episodes. This how transparent your boy is. One of my exes reached out to me and she apologized to me. She was like, bro, I took you for granted. I did you so wrong. You know, now that I look back on it, I was so stupid. I should have kept you around. You a good father. You a good husband. You got a podcast. You making money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, thank you. Like I done moved on from that. Like, bro, yes, I was hurt at that time. But you supposed to get past that. And every man here done done it. Every man here done been a sucker. Every woman done been a sucker for a man. It's like it happened and you evolve from it. You forgive that person, you move on. because that's what's gonna make you better at the end. And in her apology, like she was on some, I can't believe I did this to you. I'm like, bro, I forgave you a long time ago. I have moved on. I'm good. I appreciate you apologizing because at least you acknowledge that you treated me like nothing. At least you acknowledge that, when you cheated, I ain't deserved. And I didn't. This was simp Ted. This was early 20, yeah, 22, 23. I was still simping then. I ain't know nothing about the game. I ain't know nothing about women. I thought all of them like flowers and candy and, to worship them. I was thinking that. And I found out quickly that that ain't the way that it's got to go. And once I found that out, I had to make changes. Red pill space. And that's another thing. I didn't have a lot of guys around me to steer me in the right direction. The loner mentality. And that's one of the things that I like about what we do here. Mandrea is in the building. Mandrea, what's going on, man? I appreciate you for being here. Once again, it's a pop-up, chop-up. I don't have a real subject. I'm just on here kind of venting because I just had a baby boy. So I'm gonna be off the podcast for a couple of weeks, but I still be needing time to get stuff off my chest. And I want to get this display running that I got going on with OBS, trying out different stuff. The world class, the street taught me what was up. World class, honestly, bro. And I had my mother and father in my life. And I still had to learn the hard way that these hoes ain't loyal. Shout out to Chris Brown. And I ain't, no disrespect to her. Like, I ain't calling her one. It's just at that time she was, because it's like, bro, I ain't deserved it. I'm spending hundreds of dollars on Christmas gifts, flowers. I'm buying a mama stuff. I'm talking about I'm full simping, and it wasn't even reciprocated the same. You know what I'm saying? I might get some gok, and then it's like, I'm back, I'm back in the same boat. They're like, hey, no, this ain't how this supposed to go. If we in a relationship where we both love and care about each other, it's supposed to be shown together, not me doing it. And then you being like, oh, that ain't gonna work. And every girl after that, whew, oh my goodness, man, them late 20s, early 30s was Jesus Christ. My wife hate when I talk about this stuff, but I mean, it's lessons. You learn lessons. That's what I'm saying. Sir Hale, world class, Mandrill. I know good and well every one of y'all learn lessons from a female. You learn lessons from some of the things that you went through, and you evolve from it. You don't stay there. You don't just be bitter. You gotta move forward, because if not, you're gonna be one of these guys in the red pill space at 45, at 50, still laughing at fresh and fit clips. And you're like, bro, what else do you do? Bring Bring TV. 12 years ago, I told a girl I love you. She responded, oh, thank you. See what I'm saying? Like, Brink, I didn't been there. For you to open up and confess your love to a woman and she be like, I appreciate it. Like, oh, what you mean? What? No. You supposed to say I love you back, baby. Maybe they ain't teach you this. You supposed to say I love you back. And that's how it was with old girl. It was one-sided. That girl never spent money on me to take me out on a date or to get a massage. Bro, it was a one-sided relationship that I was in for a minute. And then when she cheated, I'm like, whoa, on me? Okay. Mandrea say, congratulations on your new baby at the 5100 podcast. I appreciate it, Mandrea. Yes, sir. But we through though. We done. We through. We are done. Are we good? It ain't gonna be no 6, 7. We good with 2. Thank the Lord for the 2 that we got. We are going to move forward, and I hope these kids make me rich one day. Me and CJ on our way to doing it ourselves, but we ain't gonna brag or nothing. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I forgave this young lady a long time ago. You know, she did what she did. She cheated. She sent me that inbox, and honestly, I wasn't even gonna respond because it's like, bro, I'm good. You know, it's like I'm good. I didn't need it. I appreciate you for doing it, but I didn't need it. But it just showed me when you continue to be the man that you need to be, stand on your square. The people that did you wrong will even see you and be like, man, bro, he didn't deserve it. This go for women too. Women the same way. Like women will be like, dang, Curtis wasn't even that bad. Curtis was doing it. Like, yes, Curtis was a good dude. And you stupid because Curtis was nice. Curtis was the dude that didn't no girl talk to, and you gave him a try. He loved you. He treated you right. But then J-Bo come through, you know, with the goals and the chain. You be like, hey, J-Bo the guy that flash, and he got the money. I'm gonna go over there. J-Bo leave you with a child. You see Curtis and be like, Curtis is not that bad now. Come on, man. All right, so Sir Hale got the worst lesson about some women came from an overweight cockeyed tomato built woman. I'm still in therapy for that. I was trying not to be superficial and see the beauty within. Facts. Sir Hale, me and CJ done talked about this before. We didn't all snook some linebackers out the house. Or we didn't all. I dated a girl before that was a plus size lady. And y'all, for the people that don't know, Ted the Fire is a chubby chaser. I love my plus size women. Well, one plus size woman. But when I was out here thotting, that was my main, that was one of my main choices. I had some skinny ones and all that, but I like some that had some weight on. So I don't be tripping. But it had got to a point, one young lady I was talking to, it was bad. But she was a nice woman. You know what I'm saying? She was nice. She was sweet. But it was like, it wasn't just the weight. Let me make this clear. It wasn't just the weight. That was a big proponent. It wasn't just the weight. It was also, she was still legally married. Now, don't judge me. Oh, I got some comments coming in. Just a scrub. I don't think I done seen you in here, bro. If you here, I appreciate you for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We think just alike. Hey, bro, I'm just speaking on what I done been through, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's so true though. A lot of men have been through these situations, and a lot of the time, bro, we don't feel comfortable enough to like tell nobody. But bro, I'm just an open book, bro. I'll come on here and tell you just about whatever about me because I know a lot of brothers can identify with it, and some women. Like I say, like Celeste, she been one of our biggest podcast supporters. And she a woman. She be like, bro, y'all be spitting facts a lot of the time. So let me see. World class. It's the chicks that's built like an R for me.
From long range.
The world class, Sir Hale. I'll never look at the letter R the same. Wow. Y'all, all right. Y'all, all right. Now y'all bullying. That's what they call now bullying. The R shape. Forget the R. What about the egg shaped John? The John that made like this. Like they made like this and the legs come down. You be like, how you even get like how do you proportion yourself as a heart? Like that'd be so weird. And that ain't okay. Let me get off there because now it sounds like we fat shame, and we in 2023. It's about body positivity, guys. You know, body positivity. We can't do that no more. I don't want Facebook to take my stream down. We are the 5100 podcast. We are PC. You know, we the body positivity thing. You know, y'all do y'all thing. World class. Sir Hale, they be looking like it's too much stuff on the table and one of the legs about to give out. Oh Oh man, see that's what happened on the pop-up chop-up. See, this was not planned. Uh, but I love these brothers in the chat. Uh, I'm picturing it in my head, bro. That's what's so funny. And it's like, but 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 Sir Hale, you hit on a good point. And it was a bad junk that I was dealing with. And she did me the same. Another story, right quick. I was dealing with this one girl. I'm talking about, I knew I'm not gonna say that she was out of my league, but for the mindset that I was in at that time, I knew I ain't had no business trying to get on it, but she was with it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we chopping it up, we talking. And once again, this was a good looking girl, like beautiful. And at this time, I ain't Tez the Fire. I'm just Tez. I'm just straight out, not understanding game, not understanding life. And I didn't understand red flags. I remember one day our conversation would always be like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing all the talking, and she was being quiet. And she asked me for money. And I remember being like, at this time, I think I had a little job. I think I was working at like Target or something, first job. And she would ask me for money. Now, I mostly had female friends at that time. So female, oh no, that's not the store. This is the store. This the one. I was out with my home. This the situation. My mind be getting mixed up sometimes because I was actually out in these streets. I was kicking it with my homegirl. It was one of my homegirl's birthday. I never forget this. Me and my homegirl, I was the only guy there, and I'm kicking it with a group of girls. And it was a good time. We drinking, you know what I'm saying, having a good time. And we was getting ready to leave. I'm half drunk, and I'm walking out, and this young lady's like, hey, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, cause look, I ain't looking like some of the nice looking brothers. I don't consider myself no beautiful guy. I'm all right. So I was never used to a woman trying to get down on me. I'm the hunter. That's been my mindset forever. I'm gonna go get you. I don't need you to holler at me. If I want you, I'm coming through. So anyway, she was like, hey, so she called my attention. I'm like, what's going on? She was like, come to my car. So I walk over there to the car, whatever. And she was like, man, I seen you, you was over there with a bunch of girls and stuff. I was gonna ask, like, is one of them your girl? I'm like, man, no, we just friends, man. I ain't never clapped none of these chicks at that time. I ain't never clapped none of these chicks, we ain't never did nothing. She was like, okay, well, I seen you, you look nice, you seem like a respectful guy, and I wanted to get your number. I'm like, you wanted to get my number? Tez the Five? Well, I wouldn't Tez the Five. Hold on, what? No, I was coming off thought during that period. I was like on the downhill of my thoughthism. So I'm like, dang, you want to hop on your boy? So you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like that guy. I'm like, okay. So you know what I'm saying? I give my number. As soon as I give my number, she texts me and was like, hey, this me. I want you to know this my real number. Like, this ain't no game. I really want to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. So you know what I'm saying? After that, I go back in there. They wrapping up the party. We have a good time. I leave. Next day, me and old girl chop it up. Good time. Like, the conversation a little off, and I really ain't seeing no red flags at first. So I'm like, let's do something. Let's go out. About a week passed. First mistake, people. I asked her out, and I asked her where she wanted to go. Every brother, I know every brother on this pounding and pride or on this chat and pride has been through this. Don't ever ask a woman where she want to go, especially if you don't know her that good. I only had known this chick for a week, and I'm like, let's go out. Where you want to go to eat? Can anybody in the chat? And I'm in the Memphis area, so I don't think nobody in here in the Memphis area really like that besides Celeste. So y'all can give me some of y'all expensive restaurants. She wanted to go to, what was it? Seasons 52. Seasons 52 is an expensive restaurant. Or was it? No, was it? It was Seasons 52 or the Capitol Grill. It was one of them. High as a mug. First date. I'm like, bro, I ain't got it like that. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to mess this up because I mean she had that fatty on her. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna swallow this bullet, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead, get this money together and we're gonna go to season 52. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? What time, what date, when you gonna be busy, when you gonna be free? So we end up linking up the date. And bro, I'm talking about I get out, she tell me she there. I pull up on her. I'm trying to be a gentleman. I open the door. She get out, and I'm like, Sam, fine as a mug. I'm like, oh my goodness. Let me make sure my sounds are correct. I want to get the correct sound. I was like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
I was a lucky guy at that P. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we get in the restaurant. Everything going good, but I'm noticing that the conversation is so one-sided. Once I'm talking, I'm asking the questions, one side. I'm like, bro, this is not how this is supposed to be. We get down to the nitty-gritty question. Do you got kids? She tell me she got a baby. I'm like, oh snap, I didn't know that. No disrespect to single mothers, but I wasn't trying to do that. Talking, the main ordering the most expensive stuff that she can find on the menu. I thought she was making up some shit. Like I thought she was making up stuff for them to put on the menu. That's how much stuff this might. Like I'm talking about, bro. My bill was like $250. Now look, for some people that got money like that, like Sir Hale make a lot of money. He is rich. I just want y'all to know that. For guys like him, a $250 dinner date might not be nothing. But for Tez the Five, before he was making any YouTube, podcast, side money, any of that, $250 was a lot of money for me. But I'm like, bro, I ain't finna pass this up. She bad. I can't show her I'm broke. I can't show her that I really can't afford this. And I'm probably gonna be behind on some bills. I'm finna pay this. Let me see, my boy Brink TV. My ex took me to season 52 for my birthday one year. I got mad because everything was expensive, so we left. But that's how a lot of men be wired, bro. Especially, I don't want my woman paying that type of money for me because it's like, bro, don't look. Me and my wife's favorite restaurant is Capitol Grill, another expensive restaurant. It's a reason why we go there once or maybe twice a year. It's high as hell. And it's like, bro, the food is incredible, delectable. But we ain't got to spend that money to eat. We'll be all right. We will live. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the bill come $256. Pay for the bill, boom, no problem. Smack the card on the table. Smack the tip on the table. Let her know, like, bro, I got it. We good. We leave. I escort her back to the car, open the door like a gentleman. She sit in there. I'm like, all right, can I get a hug or something? You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, I can get a hug. So, get a little hug, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going in for some sugar. And she like, hold on, I don't know you like that yet. Wait a minute. You don't know me like that. Bro, I done spent almost $300 on food. We've been talking for a week. You ain't heard nothing about the knowledge of you before you spent this money. All right, cool. Hey, what we say? We have to create a safe space for women. Cool. I don't even push the issue. I'm like, look, I call you when you get to the crib. I just kind of want to talk about some stuff. Facts bring boo. I agree. So this when everything started coming out. So we didn't talk that night. We ended up talking that morning before she went to work. And she was like, hey, I just wanted to holler at you about something. I'm like, what's going on? She was like, well, my baby dad had been slacking on the daycare money for my daughter to go to daycare. And you a nice guy. I know we ain't been talking that long, but can you let me hold like $60 until next week? I'm like, hey, bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now this only a week removed. I got paid every 2 weeks at that time. So I'm already struggling eating Roman noodles. Like, I'm broke. But it's like, hey, bro, you need some help? Cool, I got you. I meet up with her, throw her to 60. She give me a hug. I'm back to the crib. I'm like, bro, I'm over $300 here. I ain't even got a peck on the cheek. All I'm getting is hugs. I'm like, I don't know. Some ain't right. So my spidey senses started to tingle at that point in time. And it's like, I might be getting used here. But I was still in denial. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had a home girl that I was asking about this situation, and she was like, Ted, that's a young woman. She's struggling. Help her out. If you really like her, she done showed you she really like you, which she had never showed me she really liked me. But I was letting the old girl get in my ear. She was like, the girl showing you she like you. She want to be out. She wanted. I'm like, all right, cool. You right. I'm tripping. 2 days later, she was like, hey, I'm behind on my light bill. Can you give me $50? I'm like, all right, hold up. In the almost month that we've been talking, the first day we went on was season 52. The bill was $256, 56, 57, something like that. I gave you $60 to help with your child daycare. And now you asking me for $50 for your light bill. I'm not saying my money should equate to sex, but you should be a little bit more willing. Now that might be controversial, but it's like, bro, come on now. We gotta have us. We gotta figure something out because I ain't got a kiss. I ain't got a peck on the cheek. I have got nothing but conversation from you, and I'm already $300 in the hole. I ended up giving her the $50 with one caveat. I'm like, hey, if you having financial problems, let me know because look, I'm gonna be honest. I can't just keep giving you money. Like, no disrespect, you ain't my girl. We working towards that way, but it's like, bro, you ain't been to my crib. I ain't been in your crib. We ain't had a dinner date. We ain't kissed. I ain't clapped yet. Now that shouldn't be on my mind, but I'm a man. Let's not get this twisted. It definitely was one of the goals. So I'm like, hey, it was if you having financial problem, let me know. She was like, no, it's not that. It's just time done been rough. My baby dad and started tripping. He know I talk to other guys. Now, I didn't catch that at the time. She said guys with an S. I just heard another guy, so I'm thinking, oh shoot, she telling the ex about your boy, so I must really be in there. It didn't hit me until like a day later that she said guys with an S, and I think this is when me and CJ just started like talking like homeboy, like we talk every other day. And I called CJ, I'm like, hey, bro, I think I'm getting played. So I tell him every situation that go down. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I think old girl flapping. I think she using me." I'm like, "For real, bro?" He was like, "Bro, read back to yourself everything that you told me." I did, and I'm like, "Bro, I think I'm getting used for real." So to get to the end, to put a bow on this, like my boy Brink pointed out, 2 days later, she asked me for $100. I don't even remember what it was for. But when she asked me for that money, it was like she pushed the rage button inside of me. And it was like, bro, I snapped. That man called me and asked me for that money, bro. I went clean off, G. I'm like, you still ain't invited me to your crib. I don't know where you live. You still ain't been to my crib. We ain't kicked it. We didn't kicked it one time. We didn't been on one date. And I think at this point we had like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. We done went on one day. I spent $300 every other day, or 257 every other day, or every other time I didn't get you to go out. It's work, it's your child, it's your baby dad that tripping. It's like, no, bro, I'm not giving you no more money. I'm talking about, bro, I went clean off. I don't even think I cussed. I was just snapping because it's like, bro, no. I'm not giving you no more money. I told you, if you have a financial problem, let me know. But bro, I'm not just gonna be throwing you money left and right because I look like an ATM to you. And I'm talking about, bro, she hit me with the crazy, sad, oh, I thought you was a nice guy. You know, you been helping me so far. I didn't think it was a problem. You know, I really don't have people come. All the BS in the world. I'm like, bro, don't worry about it. We good. Go on by so business because I'm not finna be giving you no money no more. And she was like, you really gonna stop talking to me? I'm like, bro, yes. Yes, because I value my time and I value my money. And unfortunately, you don't. If you don't value my time, if you don't value my money, if you don't value my effort, go to somebody that does. Because you're not going to be using me. Those are the lessons that you learn when you become. I wish it was like a class for young brothers to go to and learn this type of stuff. Because you don't get it in the neighborhood no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't get it in school. Like World Class said, the streets teach you this stuff. Learning the lessons the hard way teach you this stuff, and it shouldn't. You should have a group of brothers that teach you. Like, bro, nah, CJ kept it 100 with me. That's why he CJ 100. Like, nah, bro, you getting you. Old girl ain't kissed you. Old girl ain't invited you to the spot. You didn't invited her, and it's always an issue. You getting used, bro. So cut off. And when she asked me for that 100, it's like CJ was 100% right. I'm like, he was, bro, you using me. And it's like, it's over with. And I was sad too, because bro, I ain't even get the clap, and she was bad. But see, that used to be my mind. Say, it ain't that now. Now I say I let y'all into how the old Ted's the fight used to be. I ain't nothing like that now. World class. Mentorship is a must. Man, world class. Bro, you so right. I sit back and watch so many young men put themselves in positions that I know gonna hurt them. And it's like, bro, why is you doing this? Like, bro, you got spots like the World Class, Sir Hell, Black Man Unfiltered, the 5100 podcast, even Mandrell and Shushu, DL Saint. You have guys that can teach you lessons, bro, that you don't have to make these type of mistakes. Bro, I could have saved that 300 and some dollars. I could have invested that in stock, ETL, CDs, whatever. But I'm out here blowing it on a female that was using me. And I ain't have nothing to show for it. I ain't have a notch under my belt. I ain't have an incredible sexual experience. Nothing. It was a lesson that I learned that, hey, watch from the beginning to the end. Always look at the red flags. Every single time people ask me for relationship advice, that's the first thing I tell them. Look out for the red flag because they there. It's whether you paying attention to them or not. It's always there. World class. Honestly, they don't know we exist yet. Someone has to go viral so these young ones can tap in with our space. And I agree with you, world class. I do. And me and CJ talk about that all the time. It's like, bro, I think a lot of guys that's rebuilding the red pill space or the real pill space, it's gonna take one of us to really like say some wild, not on no we doing it for a stunt. It's gonna take us really saying some wild stuff for people to be like, whoa, hey, bro, really spitting out here. Or it's gonna take us one of us getting extremely canceled for them to be like, dang, what did bro say that it was that bad? Like they took him off Facebook, they took him off Instagram. What did dude say that man everybody talking about, dude? World class, I agree with you. Because there's so many young brothers that looking up to fools out here that's gonna just have them looking crazy. That's why dudes don't even talk to women. World class, I told you, I think we was in a back chat one day, and the stat popped up that 80% of young men ain't had sex or ain't having sex. It's like, whoa, 80%, bro. 80%. I ain't saying sex everything at all. You shouldn't even be having sex till you're married. But I'm being realistic. 80%, bro. 80% of men not what? There was a time in my life where I was pushing JJ away from me. I was blocking chicks. And you mean to tell me now a lot of these Gen Zers and even some of the late millennials can't even walk up and say hey to a woman? Bro, what we done got to in this world, G? World class facts. I was surprised. Me too. Just a screw. All right, man, you still in here. I appreciate it. The sad part is there's so many guys that they had older men they look up to, told them the best pickup line is money. Oh, just a whole.
He's on fire.
Come on, just a scrub. You in here, bro. You in here today. Bro, I hope you subscribe to you one the guy that we like to have over here. We talk about, damn, I'm at an hour and 20 minutes. This done flew by. I wasn't planning on being on here this long. But we talked about this. Money, the world done made money the thing to pull most women. Women done made it that way too. But bro, when I was out here being thought was prime, bro, I wasn't out here leave with no paychecks. I was putting down game. I like you, you cool, or I get you to laughing. Once I get you to laughing, the game is mine. It's up to me to finish it. I'm at free throw line. All I gotta do is sink these 2 shots, and I'm good. I ain't need money. World class. But it's cause these chicks like guys in relationships already. World class, you speaking truth again. I told one of my partners, this thing right here, this is a magnet for women. I told a story on my podcast that infuriated my wife, but it was the truth. This thing right here is a magnet to single women, bro. They love a married dude, and then they'll be bashing them because they don't get what they want. You knew I was married. Like, that's crazy. And then be like, oh, these men ain't nothing. Men ain't this, men ain't that. Bro, I had this on when I said what I said. Come on, y'all. World class, you on point. Scam likely. They are still doing it. And all they talked about is protect and provide. Facts. Bro, what it look like a married man protecting and providing for you? Are you crazy? You the side chick. It don't matter how much dude tell you he like you. It don't matter how many trips y'all go on. You are the second. His wife is the meatloaf and you is the macaroni and cheese. I don't understand why that's so hard for people to recognize. And then it's like, you get mad at the married dude for cutting you off or playing games. That's what you are. You are a Nintendo 64 to this man. That's it. You entertain me. When I'm done, when I'm bored at the house, or when I'm doing what I'm doing at home, I come to you, I get my ABBB down, up on, and I'm at the door. That's it. See, that's another. The main reason I don't cheat is because I love my wife and I made a value to God, not a vow to God not to. But the third reason is because these chicks don't even want to be second place. They willing to blow their own spot up to expose you. It's like, bro, my boy Reggie. What's up, bro? What up, Reggie? Appreciate you for being here. Reggie, this a pop up, a chop up, random. I'm all over the place, but these guys in the chat keeping me going, so I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, it's like, bro, for women that be sleeping with married dudes and messing with good guys that's in relationships, it always kill me that they believe that they more than what they are. It's like, how? Like, what make you believe that this guy cares more about you than he cares about his family? Like, where the logic be in this? That's why a lot of guys, when they get married, it's like, bro, just stay in the house. Just stay in the house. Because side chicks don't want to be sides. They want to be the meatloaf. They want to be the steak, not realizing that they the greens, not realizing that they the macaroni and cheese, and can be a main, but it's a side in the South. They don't even get it. It's like, no, you a side. So stop thinking you being a side piece, you should be the main. No, that's not how it works. Play your role. That's why it ain't even worth it to be out in the streets in 2023, especially if you're a married man or if you a guy that's in a relationship. Sinister boy, appreciate you being here, bro. Some women never want to take accountability for the situation that they choose to be in. Facts.
From long range.
Facts. And it's like, bro, here we talk about women, we talk about brothers too. But it's like, bro, when I was messing with that married chick fool, I wasn't trying to replace her husband. I knew what my role was. I was fine with the role. I loved it, the role. I didn't have to do nothing. Come through, knock me off, watch a couple of movies, go to sleep, leave. Fine with me. To world class. The size want to be the meatloaf is hilarious. It's true. Angie, thank you for being here. Most definitely facts. Like, it's like, bro, I didn't try to outplay my role. I wasn't looking to replace, bro. I knew you were married. Yes, I was wrong for sleeping with a married woman. I didn't repent it for that. But she made it clear. Hey, dude at the crib ain't hit me the way I like. You do a good job. Come through. I'm like, for sure. I was single. But I knew my spot. I wasn't trying to be the meatloaf world class. I was cool with being the macaroni and cheese. I was cool with being the greens, the baked potato. I was cool. Like, I'm not trying to take your spot at all, my guy. I'm not. And I ain't never exposed this brother. He still don't know that his wife was sleeping with a dude. Or maybe he knows. She may have told him by now, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how, which it didn't. I mean, it never came back on me, so it was whatever. And I said, I don't know if she was for the streets or not. She was ran. Oh, never mind. Angie, laughing my ass off. You do a good job. Took me out. I mean, bro, that was she was telling me. I wasn't out here bragging on myself. What they say, under promise and over deliver, bro. I never told old girl that I was out here Wesley piping. I never said that. She just wanted, hey, she wanted some fun. At that time, I was in my thought stage. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm cool with it. The world class. I never wanted the wives and girlfriends of other dudes. I agree. And now I say I didn't want them. You know, it was never like I'm trying to replace dude. It was just she wanted to do some stuff. I was offering the stuff. That was it. But to go back to world class original point, it's like, bro, women, you got to be accountable for picking these guys. Like going back to where I started when I was talking about my wife and being there with her through the pregnancy from beginning to end, and how women to put themselves in a situation to have a baby by a dude that ain't doing nothing and go through that whole pregnancy alone, be in the hospital alone, raising the baby alone, bro. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine doing that as a guy. Number one, because men can't give birth, and I don't care what they tell you in 2023. Ain't no man popping no babies out. I said it. I'm getting canceled. They might end the Facebook stream now, but it is what it is. Like, bro, we don't bow down to the narrative. It just is what it is. And like, I really just want women to look at this stuff from a logical standpoint. That's really what we want. Like at the 5100 podcast, that's what we want. Just look at it logically. Look, we don't agree on everything. Me and CJ don't agree on everything. But it's like, all right, we bring both our arguments to the table and be like, all right, cool. What's the logical point? World class. Hold on, now. I partook in a couple of them though, by mistake. Oh, okay. So you just fell into the situation. All right. Okay. All right. Right. Reggie, with a man, we can play our roles great. But as a woman, she want to be number one, not number two. Preach.
He's on fire.
Them facts, Reggie. Bro, I'm telling you, it's just the truth. Like, bro, I don't know how many of y'all done been a side dude. Bro, I was enjoying life as a side dude. I didn't have a girl. The married chick wanted fun. I wanted fun. We had a mutual agreement that this was fun. She wasn't asking me for no money. We wasn't having 2-hour conversations on the phone. It was none of that. It's, hey, my husband out of town. Come through, kick it with your boy. Oh, wait, come through, kick it with me. It was straight. World class. It slipped out of my hand when I bumped into her. Oh, these boys. World class, you wild. Oh man. Oh, Reggie said, I played my role great, but now I'm good. Facts. Reggie, we straight now, bro. It's like, man, we understand and like it was a waste of time. I say it was just beneficial at the time. It really was. Like I said, I know how wrong I was, but at that time, my life, bro, I ain't care nothing about that. I was out here getting my notches up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add more to the roster, and she was one of them. But so Andy got, because we emotional, and if he dropping that log, yeah, we don't think about nothing else. All senses go straight after one. And Andy, luckily, old girl really did keep it business wise. Like she never went like crazy. Like it was never no, I'm finna leave my husband for you. Like as a side dude at that time, that was a very good experience. You know, Sugar Bomb is in the building. What's going on, Sugar Bomb? Anytime I see you here, I'm extremely happy because I know you finna say something crazy or you finna troll, and I appreciate it. And I be seeing you on other people's stream doing the same thing, so I feel special. Bring TV. There was a married cougar at my old job who wanted me to smash. I told her if anything ever changed with her marriage, we can kick it. Her husband died a year later, clobbering time.
on fire!
Well, y'all is in this chat today, man. Y'all is wild. Oh, Brink. Oh boy. Who we got? My boy Daniel in the building. Gotta stop getting digmatized, little facts. They gotta stop it. My boy CJ100 and stepped in. What's going on, brother? CJ, bro, I was not planning on going this long, but it's kind of like a freestyle. These folk wilding in the chat, bro. Like, like, bro, they keeping me going, man. I wasn't supposed to do nothing but an hour, but these folk wilding, bro. Angie, hey, I shared the video, but Facebook friend can't access the video. Angie, I know. A lot of people sit up here and talk about being shadow banned and stuff like that. But me and CJ done literally seen like our videos be straight, then they be gone. So, like I said, maybe sometime we say like some crazy stuff on Facebook and Facebook be like, nah, and take it down. But that's just how it be, man. It is what it is. But whatever you can't see here, it's on our YouTube page. So I appreciate you for sharing it, and all right, what else we got? Sugar Bomb, what's the topic? It's not really a topic, it's a pop-up chop up. So for the people that just got in here, I just had a son, I just had a baby boy, and I'm not gonna be on the podcast for a couple of weeks, but I still be needing to vent, still be wanting to create, and I want to try out my OBS settings. CJ, how you feel about the OBS setting, bro? But Sugar Bomb, it's really just I'm just chopping it up, some personal stories, how I felt about being a father again, watching my wife go through that process, and I was talking about some of my thought stories back in the day. All right, what else we got? Sugar Bomb, don't be booing CJ100. What is you doing? See what I'm talking about? This is the reason why I done been up here almost 2 hours. These folks going ham in the chat, and these are my people, and I appreciate that. CJ100 with the $5 super chat. We all bring it right back into the business. Hold on, y'all, right quick before I keep going. Let me see if I can get this going right quick, y'all. Give me 1 minute because I'm finna give my boy his freaking flowers. For the people that don't know, my boy CJ is a photographer. And my brother then been showing out on this picture front. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get this pulled up right quick. Let me share my screen, y'all. Hold up. My camera. Sorry about that, people. Let me get this going for my boy right quick. I'm gonna share my screen. CJ100 is the proud owner of VIP Portraits. I'm gonna show y'all some of this brother work, man. Like I said, this one thing is brothers, man. Let's shout our brothers out. Some of this brother work, man. And I'm talking about like the man is cold with the photography. So if any of y'all looking for photos, bro, check my guy out. My boy CJ100, man, doing a great job with the VIP portraits. Definitely wanted to give my guy a shout out. I told him behind the scenes, I'm willing to tell him in public. My boy doing a great job. All right. What else we got in the chat? So true, won't do it again unless he mind. So, and I'm guessing you still talking about the side dude thing. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's when you understand what your role is, it can't go wrong unless the other person make it go wrong. I knew what my role as the side dude was. I knew it. I was fine with it. I didn't try to take nobody else's spot. That was the issue. World class. CJ said you miss Sugar Bomb too. She know it. World class 5100 CJ, world class want to be a Memphis Ninja now for the yams. Boy, y'all done made this one of the funniest solo streams I done ever did, man. Like I said, bro, I came on here just kind of freestyling. And I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Everybody that stopped through, everybody that like. Uh, but once again, I wanted to make it clear, like, it's so many lessons that we learn. And like world class, it need to be mentorship programs for young men and young women. And I think a lot of we gotta start letting people know what real truth is. Like, you got some stuff that's opinion, but you got some stuff is facts. Most men prefer a woman that don't got kids and that ain't 500 pounds. That's just life. Most women want a dude that's 6'9", what they call the 6'6s. It's like, bro, we don't got a lot of ourselves. I can say, bro, I ain't 6 foot nothing, but that ain't never stopped me from getting a woman. It may have stopped me from getting a certain type of woman, but it never stopped me from putting notches on my belt. Hey, CJ, hey, I appreciate it, bro. Like, now that I done had a chance to really sit down and understand how stuff work, it's so many, bro. I remember you getting on my case about OBS. And it was like, bro, I get to it. And now that I done got to it, it's like, woo, the possibilities is endless. So I'm looking forward to uh getting to know it a lot better. Reggie, you F her like she the wife, she going crazy for real. Hey, okay, Reggie, you hit a good point. I remember talking to a brother about it, and he was going through a similar situation, but he was backfired tremendously. I'm talking about like the dude caught him and everything. And I told bro, I'm like, bro, you can't be making love to these chicks. Like, bro, you gotta be careful because you sitting up here telling the girl you love her and stuff. I'm like, she married, G. What is you doing? Like, man, Ted, bro, you don't get it, fool. I'm telling you, bro, that girl crazy. Now she was tripping, like she was paying bro bills, like she was getting her money and all type of stuff. That's how I knew this jump was gonna go left with old boy. Cause I'm like, hey, ooh, I about to say bro name. I'm glad I caught it. But I'm like, hey, bro, you might want to chill out with her because she in love with you. Like, this ain't just no we having fun. Like, oh, girl talking about leaving her husband for you, bro. This too dangerous. You might want to back out of this situation. And I remember the day, bro, called me and he was like, bro, man, fool. Oh boy, I almost pulled up on him. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, man, bro, I was over so and so how we were doing that thing, bro. And I heard a knock on the door. And the first thing that popped up in my mind was, bro, yo, dude here. And she was like, nah, he out of town. Excuse me. And he was like, nah, bro, that's your dude. And he was like, he was like, his instinct was just like, I'm out. He didn't care whether it was the dude or not. Bro put his clothes on out the back door. True enough, her dude was there. And bro called me and told me about. I'm like, bro, I told you, G, you gotta. I don't condone helping people cheat. But if you my guy, which I don't talk to dude no more, which is crazy. He one of them type of dude. He one of them type of dudes that like I ain't got no real friends. One of them type of niggas. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't trying to say that, but it's out. He was one of them type of guy where, oh, I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no brothers. And then I'm like, hold up, bro, we just had an hour conversation about you jumping out a window to get away from a female and you ain't got no friends. You ain't got no brothers. I can't stand guys like that. It's like, why you want to be a loner so bad, G? Like, is you doing this for publicity? Like you just so alone that women gonna feel sorry for you or something? It's like, why is you sitting up here capping like you just by yourself? Bro, unless you really felt like we weren't cool, and if that was the facts, cool. So look, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link because y'all been wilding in the chat. I'm gonna let people come up because I'm gonna try to get out and make some more money. So I'll probably leave the chat open for back. I mean, I'll probably leave the stream open for another 30 minutes. And I'm gonna go back out here and try to make some more monies. So if you want to come up, bro, just hit the link in the chat because man, y'all done made my day today. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If the chat ran like this, every live, I think me and CJ would really be doing more and longer live. But as y'all can see, it kind of been like we kind of been a little slow on the content, and we working on it. Me and CJ talk about this stuff all the time. Like, bro, we really be wanting to give y'all the best content. And it's like, bro, we ain't got the money in the budget that a lot of these other podcasts get. We do the best with what we got. And I think we done came a long way from the beginning. Like, boy, if y'all go to our website and see some of the beginning days, we done came a long way. And we proud of where we done came from. And we gonna keep building. But I say I just had a baby. It's gonna be a couple of weeks before I even get back recording. I might pop up in here every now and then and say what's up to everybody, but I gotta make sure the house good. I gotta make sure the family good first. But if you want to hit the link, it's up here. Like I say, I'll probably stay up here another 20, 30 minutes. If not, I said, bro, I probably just freestyle I might as well make it 2 hours. Been getting good engagement. I just appreciate y'all for being here, bro. It's just this life so wild now. 2023, it's wild, man. You can't speak on nothing, you can't say nothing about nothing. And it's like we need a voice to speak out on stuff. We need a voice that's not afraid. We need a voice that's truly unapologetically. And I'm not saying if you wrong, you don't apologize. I'm saying if you stand on something, you stand on it, regardless of the backlash or not. If I say that Ted the Five don't want a single mother, that's what I say because I don't want one. If me and my wife get divorced, I prefer not to have a single woman, a single mother. I prefer not to have an OnlyFans model. I prefer that my next wife or next girlfriend, that ain't gonna happen, but if it ever did, I would prefer that she don't have 100 bodies. That's why is that controversial now? Why is it controversial to say that a man can't have a baby and a woman can't have a thing? She can have it, but it ain't come with her. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Brink said, that was big strap energy. I mean, hey, that's just what it is. It's back to my original point. Social media in this world, in this news, has made it be you can do whatever you want and you can't. It's consequences to that. And it's guys like me and CJ that gonna speak out against it. World class is 100% right, bro. Until one of us, one of the real pill sectors or the rebuilding of the red pill sectors, until one of us go viral, bro, we not gonna be able to reach the people that we need to reach. And that's where y'all come in. That's where the super chats come in. That's where the shares come in. I appreciate you, Ann, for trying to share the video because I knew it was gonna get took down. And I wasn't even being malicious. It was nothing that I said that was malicious. But it's so crazy to hear a man saying that type of stuff now. World class say, if I was home, I would have hopped on because this phone sucks on stream, y'all. Mine do too. So I feel Brink TV, big strap in. The fact Brink, you said once another, let me give my boy Brink TV his flowers, bro. I see you on the what it I forgot the rating 96.1 or 96.7. Congratulations, bro. I know I told you this before offline, but bro, you doing big things, and we appreciate you. I told you, bro. Me and C, the 5100 podcast gonna be on the show. It's coming soon, so I can't wait. And I'm proud of you, bro. You had Zed Zillon, a Memphis artist that definitely should be bigger than he is, but you know how it is, bro. Everybody ain't trying to play politics, so scam likely. I negotiate. I negotiate 2 pounds off per body. Hey, scam, depending who you dealing with, bro. Depending on who you dealing with, she might be down to 50, 60 pounds. Oh, shoot, Mandrell in the back. Mandrell, what's going on?
What's going on, Tess, man? I just want to come up and say congratulations on you on the new addition to the family, man.
Man, thank you, Mandrell. I appreciate you for being up, bro. It was it's definitely the last one for sure. But yeah, man, I don't take this stuff for granted, Mandrell. Like, man, I'm so happy that I'm a father again, and I really don't take it for granted, bro. Like, even with Sir Hale posted in the chat about exercising and stuff. It's like, bro, I really want to now. Like, my mind, I don't know what it is about children, man. It just make you rethink a lot of stuff. Yes, you just want to be better. Like,
okay, it is. I got that. As far as that goes, if you are interested in my services, you can hit me up on Instagram.
Okay,
I'll shoot you a Calendly link, or just give me a call and we can schedule a time. We can do a one-on-one consultation. The consultation is free.
Okay.
So when we talk about everything, so what you're looking for, what I'm gonna do for you. If you're interested in that, then here's the price, how long you want to do this for, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it don't cost you nothing to talk to me.
Right. And that's the thing that I was joking, but I was serious at the same time. Like, bro, I'm starting at the ground floor. Like, I used to be a guy that worked out and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, man. I guess you get so bogged down with life and work, and then you go through your depressed stage, and you just be like, F it. And it's like that world class was the one that kind of slapped me in the face and was like, bro, you need pain in your life. And man, I was like, what you mean? It was like, bro, if you get too comfortable, you stagnant. You not doing nothing. It's just something about him saying that put that batter in my back. And like, he was right. Like, bro, I run from pain. Like, you run away from it. I want to be comfortable, but you don't realize that you're not growing if you're not willing to go through some pain. So, but yeah, Mandrea, I know you probably ain't never been through that stage because you probably push yourself all the time. But
no, I mean, you gotta remember, I'm still human. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to stuff like depression, I definitely know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, people wonder, like, okay, you got all these soldiers, 22 soldiers, on average, 22 soldiers delete themselves every day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So between soldiers and veterans, 22 per day. So yeah, you might be a Superman while you're in service and all that stuff, but it's like 1 minute you're on the Super Bowl team, and the next minute it's all over. You know what I mean? And so it's like, and then you get out here in the civilian world, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's like that whole block of time you spent in the military didn't count. So I mean, it's what soldiers, so veterans go through, man. It's real. And I sometimes you got to remind people, hey, listen, we're human too.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't the only ones going through it. Y'all not alone.
Well, like I said, man, I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up, but I want you to know we starting at the ground level with Ted to fight basics. Let's not do the 100 exercise.
No, it's not gonna be the thing like that. Like, my sister hit me up, and I got her started, right?
Okay.
And so she looked at the program I gave her. She said, "That's it?" I said, "Yeah, that's it." She said, "Wait a minute. That's all you give me to do?" I said, "That's all I'll give you to do." She said, "Man, you lazy with it. Man, listen, see, this is messed up." She said, "What you gonna do when people find out?" I said, "Tell you what, while you talking, try it."
Yeah.
She said she got on the second exercise. She's like, "Oh," she called me from the gym. She said, "I'm gonna kick your ass."
She ain't recognized until she started doing it, huh?
Right. I said, listen, had I given you like something like super full bore or something like that, like all out, you wouldn't have made it through the first exercise. I gotta start you off where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you haven't worked out in a long time, I can't give you P90X.
Oh no.
or insanity and tell you, hey man, get out there and get it. Don't stop it, bruh. No,
It ain't
it
gonna
don't
work.
work like that.
Facts. Hey, so I want to shout out Scam Likely. He said, exercise, no excuse. Feels like the temperature today in Florida was 115 degrees. I still ran 3.1 miles. And that's the thing. And that's one of the things that I battle with a lot, man, Dre. And like I said, I beat myself up a lot about it because it's like I now it's a little bit different because I got a newborn. So I try to watch my wife, make sure she good mentally, take them away from time. But it'll be time where it's like, bro, I ain't doing nothing. Get outside and walk around the block. I live in a safe neighborhood. Like, I ain't gotta have the strap on me to walk outside. So it's like, okay, here go. This is the quote. World class. Pain is our best friend. Comfort is our worst enemy. That's what it was. I'm gonna have to say that. And I gotta look at that every day. He 100% right. The first week always sucks. I agree.
The
And
first 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's the first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Look, that first week, a couple, you might be sore for a few days. 2 full weeks, like 14 whole days, you ought to be, you know what I'm saying? Now your body is adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll start getting better after the first 2 weeks. It'll start to get better because your body's now starting to get into the swing of it. And plus, you got to factor in age. Like, you're in your 30s, right?
35.
There we go. See, I mean, you're not in your 20s anymore, and so recovery time might be a little slower.
Right.
So you have to factor that in too. But after your first 2 weeks, then your body starts to get into the swing of it. It's not so much as a big deal or anything like that. You can make it after the first 2 weeks. But it's not going to be anything terribly like crucial. You know what I'm saying, or something like super hard, and like I can't do you, can't do you like that, Tez. No.
Yeah, don't do your boy like that, and then be taking pictures like, "Hey, Ted passed out today, y'all. Look at this." Like, oh, really, bro? But man, Dre, I did want to ask you one more thing, and like I said, I know you doing the fitness program now. I know as much as we talk about exercise, I was listening to people talk about how important diet is. And I think I'm pretty sure they go hand in hand. But does your plan include that as well? Like, so what to eat, what not to eat?
People have asked me like, why it's so expensive? Why my price is what it is? I'm like, okay, you do know that this is on the cheap end, right? To do what I'm doing for people, like, yeah, people charge me like anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't charge that. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Yes, the workout routine is going to be that's what the first consultation is about. I'm going to get your schedule, what your day look like, so I can squeeze in some time for you to work out. If you got a whole hour, then okay, I'll schedule you for an hour workout, and you do it when you get that time of the day, right? If you only got 20 minutes, okay, cool. Let's take 20 minutes a day and get you doing something. The diet, the eating nutrition plan is for 7 days a week. Some people can only work out 2 days a week. Some people can only work out 3 days a week. Some people got 5 or 6 days, but so that varies. But the nutrition, what to eat, what not to eat, that's 7 whole days.
Okay.
That's 7 whole days. Like, say you get it for a month, that's 7 days a week for that whole month. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, whatever.
Okay.
And it all comes in an app. I put it all in the app. Yeah. Now, if you want me to put videos on there to demonstrate the exercises, I'll do that. Yeah, it's not some BS, man.
Come on, man, Dre. Come on, man.
Listen, again, y'all understand. I'm not going to give you some kind of like old school. It's printed on paper or a PDF file. If you want that, I'll provide that with you too. However, it's on an app on your phone. You take that everywhere with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, it's all in the app.
Mandrea, so have you launched it now? Like,
yeah, it's launched now. It's up and running. Yeah.
Okay.
I've advertised it several times on Black Men Unfiltered Network. No one's hit me up about it from there. From there, I get most of my clients from like Facebook. Believe it or not.
I'm not surprised at all. Mandrea, we know how support go in the space that we in. It's hard to get real support. So the people that do, you love them because it's like, hey, I appreciate it. Like I done had new faces on this stream that I never seen before, and I'm happy about that because maybe you will show the support that some of the more long time people don't. I mean, it just come
Right.
with it. So Mandrell,
Right.
thank you for coming up, man. I've
No,
been on
thank you
here
for having me.
almost 2 hours, and I done went all over the place. But I
That's okay,
appreciate you
man.
for
You're
being here.
venting, and the thing is, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, is I like it when you and CJ go live. I kind of look forward to it because y'all don't do it as much as y'all used to anymore, man. I'm just like,
Oh, sir.
I mean, y'all got. I understand y'all got real life stuff to deal with, and that's a thing. So
Yeah,
but I enjoy it when I see y'all go live.
man, I appreciate it. Like we love doing what we do, but at the same time, it life still gonna life. And I don't know if that's one of the things that we forget when we in this space. It's like they want content every day, and I get it. You got to be in the algorithm, but it's what's more important, the algorithm or real life? And I guess that's kind of like one of the things that you fight and work around. So we'll figure it out. But I just appreciate you for being here. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I'm getting ready to wrap. So, Mandrea, thank you once again for being up here, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me, man. And hit me up when you can. If you're interested in getting help with your fitness, I can definitely help you with that. And congratulations on your kid again, man. For real,
Thank you.
it's a
Like I
beautiful
said,
thing.
that is it. We are done. I'm done, bro. I love it to death, but I ain't trying to start over again. So, but appreciate you, Mandrea.
No problem. Thanks for
All right.
having me.
Yes,
Later.
sir. All right, y'all. So this has been an extremely fun, crazy, wild, different subject stream. And I just appreciate everybody for being here that was in here. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all kept me going. This joint was supposed to be an hour at most. I'm almost at 2 hours now. And this was fun, man. Like I said, man, I wish my boy CJ could have went on. But like I said, man, I just popped up. I wanted to get it off my chest. Everything been going on. Might do it again one day. I don't know. I'm a new father again. So when I got time, I try to make time, man. I can't wait to me and CJ, the dynamic duo, get back together and get this thing going again. So, like I said, man, trying to make sure the family good first. But I'm excited, happy to be up. Like I said, bro, the chat y'all made my day today. Shout out to World Class, Sir Hale, Angie, Celeste, Brink TV, my new guy. What my new guy is it? Sugar Bomb, thank you for being here. My boy Daniel Smith, bro. I told you we got to get this podcast episode. Brink TV. Who else I have in here today? Sinister Boy, thank you. Just a screw. Appreciate you for being here. I hope you subscribe, bro. And like I said, man, we chop it up like this. We chop it up over here. Like the real conversation happened, bro. We might not the 5100 podcast and just a screw might not agree on everything, but just from some of the comments that I heard, bro, you agree with some of what we say, and we appreciate it. Let me see the world class. That's it for now. 2025, baby, on the way. No Sirski. It's over. It's over, world class. No, sir. I ain't trying to start over again. Sinister boy, keep doing your thing. Shout out to CJ100. Facts. Shout out to my boy CJ, the world class, bro. You ain't gotta do that. The dynamic do mode. That's slick. The dynamic do. That might work. That might go on a shirt. Shout out to the merch. But once again, all right, y'all. Now I'm rambling. Thank you for being really. I'm about to end now, and we got more people coming in. I wish you was here early, cause I'm not finna go another 30 minutes. And this was a pop-up, chop-up episode. It was just a freestyle. I didn't talk about all type of stuff. We didn't have no subject. I didn't talk about my thought days. I didn't talk about being a new father. I done been all over the place. But I hope you come back. I said me and CJ will come up with something. The world class. It might be. It might be a thing. It might be. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I always try to top it up with my partner first before we make a move. We'll see. I enjoy doing this. Like I said, bro, this therapy for me, and y'all just made it so much better today. I appreciate y'all for being here. Shout out to my boy CJ100 once again. It ain't no 5100 podcast without CJ100. So, bro, I appreciate it. Sex and Red TV, please come back. Um, I said maybe we'll do another one on down the road. But I appreciate you. I think I done seen your content before too. Cause I seen you pop up and I'm like, I know her. So matter of fact, Sex Red TV, if you got a page, drop it in the chat and I'm gonna go check you out. See, look, see what I'm trying to leave, and I got more and more people climbing up in here. Y'all, I'm through. We done. I'm at 2 hours. I'm tired, boss. He say he tired, boss. I'm through. I'm almost 2 hours in, and y'all trying to keep me going, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for being here. This was a pop-up, chop-up. No subjects, random. Come on. All right, I'm through. Y'all still, I'm not, no. The numbers still climbing of people hopping in here. Y'all, I'm done. The pot is over. We through. Now, if CJ pop in, maybe, but nah, we good. So look, I'm about to wrap. Thank y'all for being here. I hate rapping when there's more and more people hopping up, but like I said, bro, I've been doing it 2 hours. I got more stuff to do than be on here all day. The 5100 podcast is not giving you 4 and 5 hour stream. 2 hours is the most you gonna get from the 5100 podcast. We can get our messes out in 2 hours. Our goal is an hour and 30 at the most, but we might stretch it out to 2. But we ain't none of first of all, we ain't a panel show. You know, we might have people pop up from time to time, but you usually gonna see Testify, this guy, and CJ100. That's it. Like I said, some of the guys in the chat, y'all might see them popping in on the screen from time to time because we know them. We value their opinion, but we ain't really no panel show like that. So for the people that's hopping in here late, I'm sorry. I'm about to wrap. The numbers is up, but I'm about to wrap. 2 hours, I'm gone. Thank you all so much. Please make sure you subscribe to the 5100 podcast. We are audio podcast as well. I like to say this all the time. We are a podcast with a YouTube channel, not a YouTube channel with a podcast. You can go find all our audio shows, the 5100 podcast, everywhere that you stream YouTube music. You can listen to podcasts on YouTube music, which is crazy. Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple, like wherever you listen to podcasts, we there. Check out our podcast. If you want the whole package, go to the 5100podcast.com. Everything that we do there, everything that we do overall goes on the website if we can. For some reason, our live streams don't pop up over there, but we're gonna work on it. The merch store, if you want a 5100 shirt, we got a merch store. It's in our bio. You see all the our social media links up top. The 5100 podcast, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which I hate Twitter, TikTok. I hate TikTok too, but they give us good content. And as you know, the YouTube channel. Scam Likely Encore, World Class Encore. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, bro, if we do this regularly, me and CJ will sit, we'll have our meeting. We talk every day, if not every other day. And if it's something that we like, we'll do more and we'll just pop up. But it's because of y'all. Like y'all made this show today. Like this chat, y'all made this show today. This was not Ted the Fire. This was y'all. I definitely wouldn't have been on here 2 hours if it weren't for y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all made this show today. So if we do it, it's gonna be just like this. It's gonna be random pop-ups, no subject, just freestyling. So thank y'all so much. I'm gone. It's your guy Ted the Five, one half of the 5100 podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm out.